The Arctic is an inhospitable part of the world that is home to some of the toughest creatures on the planet. Among them are the polar bear and the walrus. These animals endure food shortages and bitter cold as they try to survive. Sometimes, the nature of the world is such that they have to face off against each other to eke out a living. The key differences between a polar bear and a walrus are their bodies, size, and aggression. Polar bears are highly aggressive quadrupedal predators that walk on four legs, weighing up to 1,300 pounds, standing nearly 5 feet tall at the shoulder, and grow 9 feet long. Walruses are semi-aggressive, semi-aquatic mammals with long tusks and flippers that weigh over 3,000 pounds and grow up to 11.5 feet in length. Polar bears are faster than walruses on land, but slower than them in the water. They can run at 25 miles per hour across the ice, but swim at about 6 miles per hour. Walruses are slow on land owing to their large size, but they can reach upwards to 20 miles per hour in the water due to their large, powerful flippers. Walruses have incredible defenses in the form of tough and thick skin, even thicker blubber below that, and a body so large that most predators simply can't kill them. Moreover, walruses live in large packs of dozens of hundreds. Polar bears also have thick fur and skin to protect them, but it's their large size and aggression that wards off threats. These animals are incredibly dangerous and willing to fight against enemies their size and larger. They're also very intelligent mammals. Polar bears have great offensive powers that include 4-inch long claws that are used to hold enemies in place as they deliver 1,200 psi bites to their prey. The polar bear's teeth are about 2 inches long and sharp enough to shear meat off of their prey's body. Walruses don't have much in the way of offensive capabilities aside from their size and teeth. Their tusks, extra long canines, are up to 30 inches long and can stab deep into prey. Their size also ensures they can overpower smaller creatures. Still, outside of fighting for superiority in their groups and defending against prey, they aren't very aggressive animals. Walruses tend to feed on creatures deep in the murky waters of the Arctic Ocean. They will slurp up worms, snack on shrimp, and even manipulate water to uncover buried mollusks. However, they're opportunists rather than ambush or cursorial predators. Polar bears are hyper-aggressive predators that use ambush predation and opportunism to find food. They must be aggressive because food is often scarce. These intelligent animals will wait on the ice above seal surfacing holes and then grab a hold of them as they emerge. On this basis, it's no wonder why polar bears, both males and females, no matter how famished they can be, generally hesitate before attacking walruses, since these guys are not as cute or lazy as they appear. On the contrary, they are huge, dangerous mammals equipped with 1-meter-long tusks and can become formidable fighters when threatened. Consequently, agitated walruses have been witnessed to fatally and repeatedly stab attacking bears, particularly when the predators followed them in the water or found themselves at a disadvantage, resulting in serious injury and even death. Of course, one big walrus is bad enough, but even that is nothing compared to a whole stampeding group of walruses. A big moving wall of blubber with sharp tusks. When threatened, walruses quickly turn aggressive, and that's when they show their true colors. They become formidable fighters that have the capability of prevailing against an attacking polar bear at the point of inflicting serious injury on the predator's body, crushing it, or even impaling it. The walrus's sheer strength also comes when individuals attack humans, particularly when fighting hunters in self-defense and capsizing their boats in the same way as hippos do, all thanks to their great bulk and heightened aggression. This definitely results in most humans losing their lives or getting critically injured. Not to mention, walruses have an extremely muscular body that enables them to move on land simultaneously with efficient swimming, since they can explode in short bursts of speed at around 35 kilometers an hour. and can dive to well below 80 to 91 meters underwater and stay there for longer periods of time, all thanks to heightened endurance, maneuverability used by strong flippers, and an adaptable circulatory system that slows heartbeats to save oxygen. Features that most animals, including the polar bear, heavily lack. The walrus is called the tooth-walking animal for a reason, since its razor-sharp tusks are not only used for fighting, but also to help the animal haul itself over the water and onto the sea ice, in heavy contrast with the polar bear's simple use of its front paws and rear legs to haul itself, something that's not always successful. Substantially, when hunting walruses, polar bears prefer to target young calves, weak and sick adults, or individuals that have stayed too far from the safety of the group, all while avoiding fully grown, healthy pinnipeds. In principle, the bear's method of hunting consists of rushing at beached aggregations and attacking a walrus that's been crushed or wounded in the sudden exodus. Another method occurs when the bears isolate walruses that find themselves incapable of escaping a charging predator due to inaccessible diving holes. Nevertheless, even an injured walrus remains a formidable opponent for the polar bear, and that is what makes direct attacks pretty rare, and can even force a hungry bear to give up on assaulting, despite its desperate need for blubber. According to sources, walruses usually feed on clams, crabs, and other invertebrates, but nothing prevents these ravenous carnivores from purposing their tusks to disembowel mammals to eat them, regardless of the size, including fellow seals or even narwhals. Sure enough, death via the tusks is imminent. Even the polar bear's sharp claws and teeth pale when compared to a walrus's tusks. A mother walrus is so strong that she will pick up her calf in her flippers and hold it close to her chest whenever danger is on the prowl. In fact, she can easily swim while simultaneously holding her calf. In light of this, walrus calves weigh around 45 to 75 kilograms. Because of their vulnerability, their mothers are fierce protectors that will fight any threat viciously. Last but not least, one big-ass walrus is bad enough, but the real danger comes from an entire stampede of walruses, ranging from the hundreds to well over 35,000 individuals, a big moving wall of blubber with sharp tusks. In some cases, this stampede can become so overcrowded that it can crush any animal that gets in its way and is unable to escape, including the calves themselves. Even a polar bear, the walrus's primary predator, will have to stay well clear of this massive wall. Otherwise, it gets itself killed. And that's why polar bears, both males and females, generally fear walruses. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. You can also leave a comment with what you would like to see in the following videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.